All right, good enough. It happens every so often. The old Discord. I usually wait, make sure my stupid little thumbnail that I have needed to fix for months now, change, not fix. Usually I wait for that to pop up and then I'll hurry and edit it, but I just was lazy tonight. Yeah, that's true. You bored at work? That doesn't happen very often. Usually you're being worked to death, aren't you? I didn't say that very good. 3 Zergs, huh? Yeah, I don't know what Bouncy does, but he works in a hospital. Well, I think he works in the ER room. I'm not sure what he does, but anyway. You see some crazy stuff sometimes, but that doesn't mean it's always great. Well, Croc, does that mean it's slow for you, or what? Usually if you're bored, it's slow. Seems a little loud to me. Dude, I hope that creative is still alive. Okay, it's either really loud or really quiet. I like it. That's fair. Well, let the soothing sounds of Zerg help brighten your workday. Well, if they give us time, that's great. But I think they're just going to be building up their... Dang it, I thought I was being greedy. Blue is being greedy. Mars, what up? I thought I built an overlord? Okay. Good to see you, dude.
Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack.
To be honest, I kind of wanted to just quit after... Got all these lings up here.
Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
It's just lazy Protoss play, but I was expecting that.
Our forces are under attack.
I think if I calmed down and just got into Dark Swarm, I would have been okay. But I just felt the need to attack, and drop was going to take way too long.
Our forces are under attack.
What? Didn't build? Okay. Well, that game was over anyway. What's up, dude? Let's see. Let's if there's a way to try to make sure. I won't remember these guys' names, but they're so bad. Peanut was alright. There's Yellow. Fang, Teflon, and Alpha. Or Alfalfa. Yeah, that was just unlucky. Getting 3 Zergs versus 3 Protoss where you just have to build Zealots. That's okay. Yellow probably won't quit. And that's okay. I'll forget those guys anyway because they didn't do anything of note. Is more so me just being uncomfortable as Zerg. Speaking of trashy, stupid races, I guess it's my turn. Which is okay. I should be able to get wins every so often too. That last game, they gave me a lot of time. The pressure to need to even it out is there, but 5 was not a good communicator, and I wasn't watching what he was doing, so I guess that makes me not a good communicator either. If I was seeing that he was going to go for a drop, I would have just sat and waited at my front entrance, but I should have rushed to Hive. Just got to use that old noggin. Yeah, okay. You're building a gateway? I'm sure. Looks like mech. I always have to keep re-asking how to go for mech. I think you start your gas and your... What I'll do next time too, after this game, I'll actually just host one and I'll obs it so I can do some practice commentating. Just because that's something I also enjoy doing. Oh, Nexus first. Oh, okay. Isn't that crazy that he can go Nexus and still have 2 gateways and a forge.
My life for hire. You've not enough minerals. She house. Have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals. She house. My life for hire.
I just want to see how greedy he's been. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tempted to just go for a little bit faster tech.
My life for hire. Is all true. Claws. I long for combat. Thus I serve. Is all true. I long for combat.
Well, my counterattack was way slower than I was hoping.
Thus I serve. Honor guide me. I long for combat. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Thus I serve. Thus I serve.
Well, I damaged like 6 of them.
Woodman calls. Woodman calls. My life for hire. She house. Honor guide me.
Okay, so someone is supposed to go down here.
Woodman calls.
Someone's supposed to go up here.
I long for combat. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Woodman calls. Dragoon. Gaogola. She house. I long for combat. Honor guide me. We are under attack. You've not enough minerals. Gaogola. Dragoon. She house. Thus I serve. Not enough minerals. Thus I serve. We are under attack. My life for hire. The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, I thought I was dead. And that was not very wise of them to just...
Long for combat. Not enough minerals.
to just throw like that. So, okay.
Thus I serve. Honor guide me.
Tony, what up? Glad you made it. That's an interesting question. Well, Mr. 2 Nexus, this whole game is going to be pretty big. So I'm not in love with that. Looks like my Control 2 didn't work. You're just trying to get yourself stuck again? just gonna get killed by his turrets. Oh shit.
Upgrade complete.
Logical, logical.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for hire. Thus I serve. My life for hire. service. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Put down claws. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I stand ready. My life for ire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for ire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Nuclear launch detected. We are under attack. Upgrade complete. Rush. My life have engaged the enemy. Yes. Make use of me. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I am needed. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We are under attack. We are under attack.
It's like, where's my observer? Jesus Christ. Did I lose my SCV?
We are under attack. We feel your presence. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Which one was that? He was maxed out. Why did he quit? And what up? I mean, I'm glad that we won. I was just expecting another dumb shit loss. But again, I was thinking about it today, and I'm just grateful and happy to be gaming and hanging out with everybody, so I need to stop being such a bitch all the time. I'm happy that we won, but I don't understand. I never stormed 7 o'clock. I stormed 5 a couple times. I stormed 1 o'clock the most because I thought he was going to be the biggest pain. If I saw carriers, I might be able to freeze them. Like, he had walled off. I thought I died right here, too, when they counterattacked me. I was like, oh, great. This is what I get. Orange only has $1 million already. Supply blocked. I think Magenta had the right idea to go for massive shuttle drops after carriers didn't work. Excuse me. I've been getting like the worst acid reflex lately. Terran got dropped. I got dropped. Like our allies only got... He's finally up to 43. 67. He never had turrets down here, so I could just drop indefinitely. I should have dropped him even more. He's down to 20. He's down to 18. So he should be running out of money soon, but I don't attack enough. See, again, this is where we should just... I don't know. Maybe I should have gone for, I guess, the win more move instead of this drawn out fight, as I should have just gone for shuttle drops into his main. When he has 26, he's got good supply, but I couldn't ever get my allies to agree on where to attack. Orange has just more money than he knows what to do. So I'm surprised that Magenta... I know that I stormed him a couple times, but I am surprised that he's at 80 drones, probes, and he doesn't have enough money. But I don't either. My probes, however, were not... That was such a messy game for me. I didn't have enough gateways, my rallies. I never set my rallies. But look at this guy. He's at 100 supply. So it's just saying, like, let's just attack together. Then we had to deal with the carriers. So he got bailed out there. Building his nukes over here. Him scanning saved my friggin' life because I lost track of my observers. I watched in horror. I was going to try to freeze them, I guess, with my whatever, or bring, like, Storm over. I've got so much time, but then when they're nuking, it feels like I don't have any time. It's so funny. He's stuck on 2-3. I don't think my upgrade's 2-1-2, it looks like. No, 2-3-2.
Nuclear launch detected.
I think it's him this time, clearing that. He's got tons of money, but he's at 80 supply. It's like, why aren't we attacking up here? And now I'm fighting off Orange. Oh, are you guys talking about real life stuff? He's got money, but yeah, I'm just like panicking, trying to get my stuff. Ugh. I let him rebuild. There's that one point when we were fighting off Orange. Look at that friggin' army. We're clearing out his massive drop. He should have just sacked this and then just went for it, but instead he tries to save it. Oh, it was Orange who quit first. Okay. Sorry, Roll Easy. I didn't see your other question. Or your actual question. It's humans. It's actual humans. So Orange was maxed in his base. At least Yellow would have had a reason to quit. But that was just so weird. They didn't have any reason to quit. Here, I'll move myself down. Oh, I'm going to obs a game just because I want to. What were you guys talking about, though? Oh, skate park. Sick. Oh, T-Bell, you're playing? Okay. Let's just obs this one. Turning Point USA. I need to go to a skate park sometime. They're all quitting. All right, so it's kind of this, you know, whatever. if you look at it, I was going to say it's kind of like a yin and yang, but it's not even close to that at all. It's just a little hodgepodge checkerboard, like you're trying to play tic-tac-toe or something, and they've just been blocked everywhere. Anyway, up here in the top left, it's Greeley. Up here in the top right, and there are allies, it's Health and Wealth. And then the bottom right, just going through top team, it's Dad Dequilla Dick Bitnik Kit Dick Kit Kit Dig. And on our other team, it's Jaka and middle right, Turning Point USA, middle left, and because of in bottom left. Or you could say 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock versus 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. Now, let's re-break down what each race is. So we've got Protoss, Zerg, and Protoss versus Zerg, Terran, and Protoss. So I like one of each race better than just 2 Protoss, but 2 Protoss is ultimately more powerful because Protoss is stupid, but that's okay. We love it anyway sometimes. Looks like this Protoss is playing his own game, which I can appreciate. He's getting some gas. Looks like he wants to tech. And Zerg looks good. 2 hatcheries, spawning pool. Zergs just want to get as many drones out as they possibly can. Looks like he's going to get rushed though. So if you scout quickly enough, then you can take advantage of your opponent's greed, which is exactly what he's doing now. We'll see if he is going to, which I know I'm going to have chats in the way of this. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll move down like this. It's 3 drones per sunk or per creep colony, and it looks like he's got it. So he should be fine, but blue is following up, or I should say purple, is following up with Zerglings. But it's really weird that he chose to target the spawning pool over anything, because now he has to move quick. He's got to get rid of both these sunken colonies. However, I do think it's actually going to work. He gets one. He just needs to get one other, and then top right is completely defenseless. And I would say, oh, it's going to be close, but oh my gosh. Yeah, this guy is in trouble because he could just keep flooding lings now. Like, don't get me wrong, 3 is also in trouble. Like, he's in trouble town. His team is going to have to defend him. Oh, and he's going to lose an Overlord. He's going to lose another Overlord right here because he's microing so hard up top. Who is it? Is it Health and Wealth up here? Oh, Health and Wealth. He knew the amount of drones that he needed to kill each. That was not redundant at all. He knew the amount of drones that he needed to know how to do the thing that he needed to know how to do. So anyway, he knew how to kill those sunks as they're popping up, but purple being super decisive. I think Jaka has 1,000 bajillion games. Let's see stats. Jaka, yeah, so he's got a lot of games. So this isn't his first rodeo either. I do think that Health and Wealth is going to live, and he does have 3 hatcheries versus just the 2 hatcheries on this side. I think if Jaka had more support from his allies as well, then I think Health and Wealth would be dead. He is still in trouble, by the way. This is a lot of Zed lots. He doesn't have a ton of money either. He's only got 5 drones, so, or just 5 supply, which is only drones. And I didn't even check over here. Looks like there's a man after my own heart with the bunker rush. All right, who did we lose? Wow, the guy who did... Bye. The guy that didn't even get attacked, he's the one who gave up and quit. I feel bad for Health and Wealth, dude. I have deaths like this too. If Health and Wealth is down, I could host the 1v1 map. I'd love to watch. I'd love to watch him do 1v1. Yeah, the bunker rush is up close. These cannons are going to reach, so these bunkers are not Turning Point USA. Good on you, brother, but these bunkers are not long for this world. Purple's got to catch up on all of his hatcheries. He's super far behind on economy and production. Orange behind his bunker pressure, we'll call it, is getting another CC. getting his last barracks. I guess he wanted to put his engineering bay there, but it's late enough. I guess he could start building tanks. Yeah, Olive isn't going to die right here. Oh, you're close to getting these gateways, dude. But, oh, excuse me. He's not going to have anything to produce out of. And he's got 25 APM. Or 25 APM hero. That's funny that this guy said GG first and quit. Yeah, so this is super interesting. Again, since he had scouted Zerg first and he just caught Health and Wealth being just slightly greedy, he made a lot of decisive moves. He was pretty BM after the fact, but that was a pretty interesting play, because if it were me, I would have attacked the drones, and I would have attacked... sorry, we didn't see the very end. I would have attacked the drones that are trying to kill my sunks, but he just knew to kill the spawning pool, and then after that, whatever Health and Wealth had, that was all he was going to be able to make for the next foreseeable future. So that's just really unlucky. Oh man, you guys, it makes me want to start skateboarding again. I just don't know when I'll ever have the time. That game happened so fast that I couldn't even commentate it. I wanted to talk about the dynamics of each of the matchups, the type of pressure that each can put on. Instead, it was just a super fast cheese. And T-Bill, are you around, or should I just obs another one? Because that was fun. Who's, oh, sheesh, we got everybody. So who's because of? Well, no, I wanted to obs. If we've got everybody, then let's just put you to the away team. Then I'll open it up. I didn't think we were going to have 5 people joining out of nowhere. Which I'm down for. I'm not opposed to it at all. Oh, it's the rematch we've all been waiting for. Okay, well, now I'm going to have to just commentate it from home team since T-Bell's here. So let's get rid of all this. And in top left, we've got Anth. In top right, which is also 11 o'clock. Top right, we've got Health and Wealth. And then in bottom left, we've got Wast Fast. And I didn't see who they're going to go up against. One thing that I always try to remind myself as I'm playing as Zerg with 2 Protoss allies, I'll feel uncomfortably safe, where I think that if I'm ever in trouble, the Protoss can just come to save me, and that is a habit that I feel like I've done a pretty good job at breaking. But Protoss, if they're teching, they can't help you, or they can't get there in time, or they're going to counterattack. And so as Zerg, got to remember I'm not safe just because I've got two Protoss allies. All right, so we've got another Zerg scouting Zerg first, and this is Jaka. I mean, they should be able to see on their own as well, so I'm not really spoiling anything. And he went hatch first. If this is going to be a repeat of last game, we'll just find out. We'll just see if he sends more drones up there and lings, because this could be Trouble Town. Trouble Time. He has got a hatchery. Okay. Okay, at least I don't think it's going to be as big of a cheese as the last game. But I imagine he started his spawning pool first. So it's going to be Zerg, Terran, and Zerg. So home team definitely, I would say, has better races, just because you've got 2 Zergs and a Terran versus 2 Protoss and a Zerg. And oh my gosh, he went ultimate greed, like cheese the opposite direction, where he went 2 hatch before pool. So good for him on just being ballsy, but he's going up against 2 Protoss, so they're going to be able to pressure him really, really fast. So if he doesn't get help from, well, he's not going to be able to. This is a bad play. For all that, the minor amount of shit talking that Jake did, he could be in trouble. I know he's got a lot of games, so maybe he'll throw down 2 sunks and he'll be fine. But who knows? Because, again, there's a Zerg and a Terran. What are they going to do to help defend against the Zealots? Yeah. It's just... luck favors... What do you even say? Everybody and nobody. He decided to go for a pretty, at least slightly greedy build. And his sunks will get up in time. So, all my hype for nothing. But if he wasn't right on top of it, which these Zealots might still be able to get a drone or two. These are in pretty good spots. They'll get up in time. All right, Wast is just scouting over here. Looks like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Instead of taking the bait of my commentating, he just went and scouted 5 o'clock, who did not build a sunken colony. So he's going to get a couple drone kills, which is really, really big at the beginning of the game. Just like on low money maps, you want to save every drone that you possibly can. It's obviously not as big of a deal on fastest, but it will slow you down. This early in the game, he had to take his drones off from mining, so just everything's going to be delayed a little bit. There's even more Zealots. We'll see how much damage he does. Here's what I'm going to do, actually, just for a second. I'm going to get rid of this so we can actually see what's going on the right side of the map. All right, he is getting an extra creep colony, and I wouldn't be surprised, or sunken colony, I should say, and I wouldn't be surprised if these are lings that are going to pop out. I don't think he should get lings, but what was that, 2, 3 more drones? Okay, good. He was just building more drones, and these will be tucked away nicely. Man, I gotta, like, go eat something to get this acid out of my chest. Sorry for the coughs. But with reinforcements, I think Zerg is relatively safe. Maybe he should build a couple more sunken colonies just to be extra super safe. Because if these guys group up all their Zealots and right-clicked... Oh, I missed some pressure over here on this side. But so far, so good. I'd say everyone is pretty similar in supplies. Let's do a quick check-in. Oh, more pressure, actually, at 5 o'clock. So yeah, his drones, anything that popped out on the right side is getting attacked. I'd say this is a little wasteful, but again, since it's fastest, it's not the end of the world. And if I look at purple supply, it is quite a bit lower than everyone else's because he's had to build sunks and he has lost a bunch of drones. And he's also had to take drones off of mining. So all of those things adding on top of each other just puts him behind. See, we're at almost 5 minutes and his gases, I don't think, are anywhere close to be finishing. I would say for Jaka, it probably is. I don't know if that's how you even pronounce his name, but he is in trouble, though, because Purple's been handicapped severely, and now there's just a ton of Zealots coming in. Looks like Health and Wealth might actually be able to get his revenge. Look at these drone blocks, though. Oh, the one pathway for the Zealots, and he backed back out. They came around the side, so that's good. Got through the drones, so now he's on top of the sunks. However, his ally is chasing away reinforcements, and I don't know if he's going to counter or if he's actually going to try to come help. More sunken colonies coming up. He is getting his Hydra Den. He's got 3 gases, and he was building lings. I think he's dead. Oh my gosh, and his ally, go figure, Mia Khalifa, is just going for the counter instead of trying to assist his teammate, which is just bad news. He's actually still alive. He's lost some drones too. He's not mining right now, but he's building Zerglings. He has those 2 sunken colonies that he put. What a weird attack. Let's go check on. Oh my gosh. The cracked out fire bats. Oh, he could have. Oh, that was pretty lucky for Health and Wealth. That fire bat stopped to attack that cannon, and if it ran and chased those probes, it probably could have got his probes. So Jake is rebuilding his sunks. He's got Zerglings. He should probably bring them back. But it was interesting. He built these creep colonies on the other side of the Zealots as they were attacking. But there's Hydras now, so there's ranged units and melee units. The Lings are getting on top of everything. He does have more sunks. I would say he is holding a lot. Terran's finally doing what I would say the right thing is, and he's going to assist his ally, but I don't think he really needs it. Like, Jaka's supply is still low. Purple's finally starting to catch up. Like, the supply of the away team is lower. Oh! Red has, like, the right idea, but what was he doing sieging the tank right here? I guess he just assumed that they were going to take the choke. He should have ran it back to his ally's main. I consider the away team the underdogs, so that's why I'm kind of commentating from their perspective. Zealot legs already, so health and wealth is just right back on top of Zerg. DK 210 needs to like get it together. See, if I was at 9 o'clock, I suck so bad at Zerg that I would have died for sure. I would have made all of the sunken colonies and remade the sunken colonies. Looks like purple is finally on his way back out, so they're gonna pinch this army. And Zergs are not in a great spot, but they are in a pretty good spot. Looks like purple's army is going to get cleared up, and then it's just going to be a 1v1 down here. Purple getting cleaned up down here. So still a little messy. I think 9 o'clock needs to retreat. Jacob needs to pull back. Looks like purple's trying to reinforce. What's interesting is home team. All of their units have kind of stayed pretty cohesive, and their reinforcements have stayed really cohesive right in the middle of the map. And then the two away team Zergs have just kind of pitter-patted and gone back and forth. And then Terran's also another interesting one where, okay, so he's going to have 2 Marines in there. So Terran's probably going to be the one that dies. Go figure. Siege's 1 tank is going to return everything back home. The Zergs have done such a good job holding. And Red's just thrown too many units away. Oh, purple is supply blocked, by the way. Not now that he's been losing units. But unless Red has a really good wall, he doesn't. If only the Zealots went through the top, that would have been better. But I think they'll get on top of the siege tanks anyway. So Red is actually going to be the one. Well, the reinforcements from the away team. I just want the game to go along just a little bit longer. I want it to go a little bit longer. So I'm hoping that nobody kills anybody super fast. Which it looks like they are. I just want the game to continue a little bit. If they killed Terran right there, I think the Zergs would have stayed. But through my own selfishness, I want more skirmishes. So I want to see, here's what a healthy Zerg I'd say looks like. He needs his Evo chambers though. He needs to get some +1. Looks like he's going to go for double upgrades. I'm not sure how many drones he has, but looks like he's probably at a mid-game level of army. Can't believe how balanced this is. Both these Zergs have tried to hold on super hard. And yeah, now the tables have turned where wherever these guys attack, like our Protosses and our Zerg have to defend super hard. These guys are playing for reals. Oh, wow. Purple's got 56 APM. Good storm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh. Disgusting. But you got to do what you got to do. Red should have been watching for that. He's going up against 2 Protoss. You guys, that last game when I was using feedbacks on that dude's Templars, that was stressing me out so bad. That's the first time I tried to do that, and it was awesome. Whenever I watch really good fastest players try to use them, they're not fast enough to hurry and get the feedback before the other person can click. But luckily for me, 5 o'clock wasn't good either. So I was able to feedback his stuff. But anyway, I digress. Watching that storm reminded me of that. They're just chilling in the middle of the map. Looks like they're going to get cleaned up. However, some purple reinforcements maybe. 1-1, 0-0, 1-1. All right, so upgrades are looking pretty all right. Let's check in on Protoss, 2 Nexus. He's getting his probes. Looks like he's got 1 Forge going. Probably getting range for Dragoons if he hasn't got that already. Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like he's got it. So probably +1 armor on air. At least that's what I'm going to assume. No upgrades, though, from our gray-blue Zerg. I think the away team is going to lose based off of what I'm seeing here. Yes, they're controlling middle, but they've gotten stormed, and they've just been so beat up. Red's not even watching. He's sieging now. He needed to retreat that tank and then siege it. Watch the reinforcements. I can even do this. It's a little bit easier. Reinforcements from... Oh, let's watch this drop. Ooh, vengeance. Bittersweet. More storms. Yep, that's all of his drones. Oh, it looks like he's starting to get lurkers, but it's just a little too late. So yeah, away team got stormed both 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 5 o'clock's gonna have to hold down the fort. He's got a whole 78 APM, so I don't think he's just got it. I don't think he's got enough of it. If these guys had defended against the drops a little bit, so good job to Health and Wealth for getting those drops out. If they had defended those drops a little bit better, I think they would have. They could have continued this game, but Look at all the blue on the map. Completely untouched economically. They're going to have to sack their... Oh, Storm again. Only 5, but it doesn't really matter. Just because, I mean, what are his allies really going to do? Him staying right now is just buying them time. I think there's some weird misplays from Mia Khalifa, both in real life, with the choices that she's made, and our red Terran, where he just went to counterattack instead of help his friend. He didn't get the probes of health and wealth, and he's trying. Look at this. He's gonna try to keep his CC alive, but look at all those Dragoons and those Hydras. There's no way. That's the most ghetto drop I've seen in a minute. Not to be overly rude, but you're gonna drop on top of his gateways. If you're gonna sacrifice your Terran, get on top of his fucking minerals. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. So T-Bell will be able to clean this up. He's gonna have just his production itself should be able to get it. He's gonna have an observer. Purple didn't even leave an Overlord to scout to see observers to keep his lurkers alive longer. So there's that, and he's about to get dropped. You only had 19 drones! Unless he ran them away. But I don't think that he did. Let's see. No, but I don't think that he did. I think it's okay, because the game is essentially over. Terrans tried to fly away, and looks like he's going to get spotted anyway, but Purple's moving in, but what is Purple honestly going to do? He's not going to be able to break through the front. Breaking with DTs would have been pretty smart too, but he doesn't need to. I don't blame him for that. And it's just going to be Jacob versus 3. So revenge for health and wealth. Good for him. Well, probes just kind of doing their own thing. That's cool. I totally get it. And yeah, I mean, zap. What? Yeah. 54 supply and 56 supply versus 144, 96, 115. That says it all. See, he is smart. He is definitely a better Zerg than I am. He's getting up to Hive. He's just going to bank on having Dark Swarm to stay alive indefinitely. But Purple looks okay, too. He does have 1-1 still. He never got more than 1-1 plus 1 attack. Let's see what we got over here. 1-1. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Our Protoss probably have more. Nope, just plus 1. And then T-Bell. The hero of upgrades for sure. Oh, that was wasteful. You got to save every little unit that you can. He had him right-clicked on that Overlord. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to get Defilers out in time to survive. He's being surrounded on all sides. There's Corsairs coming out. This guy has survived a lot. I got to hand it to him. And, again, just those drops, I think, did him in. And there we go. There we go. GG. So, now it's just Purple. Looks like, okay, looks like he was winding up for another drop, but that wasn't going to happen. That was really fun, you guys. That was really fun to watch. Let's save it. Health and wealth, T-Bell, Ants versus Jacob and Randos. It's pretty chaotic trying to stay on top of all the things that are happening. If you guys want to do one more like that, I would friggin' love to just watch. J-Boogs, are you because of? We'll see. We'll see if everyone wants to join. It might just be us again. Creative, dude, are you still alive? I'm glad to see you, dude. Your fever broken? So this liquid death has a little tiny bit of sugar in it. I know that you are, but then there was that's okay. I don't know who our 5th was then. I thought maybe since I haven't played enough with you yet, maybe it was another account. So I will drink this, even though it's the severed lime liquid death. Once I refill it with water, I can do another. I can do another hydrate. Because casting is fun. That's why. I haven't really talked to Health and Wealth before. I've seen him around, but that's pretty funny. Messaging him. That's some shit I would pull. Okay, to give Jake a credit though, watch his Zerg and then watch mine. I'm like, well, they're attacking me. I guess I'm just gonna die. Alright, Zerg, Terran, and Protoss. And we're up against a Terran Protoss random. Yeah, those drops are really good. It was pretty even, and then as soon as he started dropping, I feel like I've got to go hatch first because everyone's going hatch first. But you hatch before pool. Terran Protoss random. That one random could be a Zerg. Alright. I'll just do one. I think just one is more than enough for me. And it is Zerg too. I'll have to check Jaka's stats or whatever, or his profile after this. Because it seems like he is good enough with Zerg that he had his timings down just right at that 3/4 mark. Get his sunken colonies down. I didn't explain that while we were watching, but if you don't have to put your, which Chris has also told me this before, Creative's also told me this, but you don't have to put your creep colony down so early. You can wait till it's about 3/4 on your spawning pool before you put your creep colonies down, and then that way they finish at the same time, so you have a little bit more time. You can do it a little bit better than I did, but you have a little bit more time mining. Protoss looks like he's teching, because why else would you go for gas? I guess you could just do Dragoons. Oh, and watching Tasteless cast ASL, or no, it's just one of his Tasteless cast thing. I think it was DeWalt versus Flash. I don't know why it was so like hellbent on making sure to send my Overlord all the way into where it could die, because I'm thinking about other things. That if you do a like attack click and I just wanted to, if you attack click right or right click on the very edge of your vision, or sorry, let me re-say this. If you like a click or right click on a unit right outside of its range or right at its max of its range, then it'll freeze. Which is so crazy. I didn't know that. Sure, dude. You can give me a little donation because you robbed me of my gentleman. Pressure. I don't think I could, even though we've played a lot. You and Dizzy will just each talk a little bit of shit. That's about it that I could think of. Did you see that girl that you liked before she went back to her home country. Ah, shit. I didn't want that to actually finish. Well, my drone count's really low. Nice. Right on top of Terran, though. That's what you get for killing my Overlord, because I wasn't paying attention to it. Come on. Let's get supply blocked again. I guess I don't need to do that right now. It's fine. Just chill. Just chill. We'll let it do its thing. Oh, baby. Okay, our guy's stuck. I think he wanted to build. Look at all that money. If you guys have ever watched Vines from back in the day, there's the look at all those chickens. Okay, I'm just gonna hold middle while they kill, or at least slow it down. Looks like my army is not long for this world, but maybe it is. Maybe with some which view? I don't give a shit. I'll sacrifice all of them. You actually gotta burrow it, dude, if you want to. Damn it. Damn it.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
You didn't leave it protected.
Our forces are under attack.
Whoops. Overlord. Overlord.
Our forces are under attack.
Overlord. Ah! Lingus.
Our forces are under attack. Require more rescue gas. Require more rescue gas. Evolution complete.
Oh, it's just red. I thought he quit for some reason. There he is. Okay, GG. Oh, I thought, for some reason, I thought she was already supposed to go back. I think tomorrow is Helldivers night with my brother, but man, I want to play where I can play with Bouncy. It's been a minute. I should say that is the same. All right, I thought we had more people, but Anther because of looks like T-Bell's done. Haven't seen Dizzy tonight. Played with Nyx Hero before. I don't remember anything about him though. Okay, I hope I get Terran. I would like to just random Terran. That would be pretty wonderful, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pick it. I just need it to happen naturally. I think I'm gonna get Protoss again. No, it's just, actually I don't know. I take it back. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm flip-flopping between Protoss and Zerg. Oh, look at that. Terran. And I'm teal. Sweet. One of each. Creative, you never answered, or I didn't see. Do you actually feel better? Or you still feel crappy? Yeah, right. That's good. At least you're not as bad. And Jay, I don't know if I responded to you, but thanks, dude. Glad that we won.
SCV, good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? I read you. Orders, Captain?
Let me see. I just saw the... Oh, do the 2 creative. Okay. Is that what you're saying, that I need to do your best impersonation? That makes sense. I'll do it next. I just told all my guys to stop as I was reading what you're saying. This is cool. This feels good.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. SCV, good to go, sir.
Well, I deserve it.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Did I read you?
I think it was 2 Protoss, right? 2 Protoss and a Zerg.
SCV, good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Did I read you? Did I read you? Did I read you? SCV, good to go, sir. Did I read you? Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Good thing I built my barracks late, but they are pretty far away, so...
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Did I read you? SCV, good to go, sir. Something's in the way. Yes, sir.
Whoa, Lings versus Lings, I like it. Except the one Ling looks like it beat the other Ling.
SCV, good to go, sir. Let's move. Reporting for duty. Orders received.
But since I don't know that I'm
Orders received.
the Terran Menace, I'm gonna go...
Give me something to shoot.
Wait, just a second. We want to kind of... Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Now let's get in there.
Job's finished. I read it. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Ah,
Orders, Captain? Commander. SCV, good to go, sir.
oh, he's gonna cannon up the middle of the map. I like it.
Job's finished.
I don't like it.
Job's finished. SCV, good to go, sir.
Ruh-roh.
Not enough minerals.
I like that though. Yeah, I'll always get my Marines stuck, and I'll ask myself, why are my Marines getting stuck? It's because I'm right at the outside of their range, telling them to attack, and then they freeze. They go, well, I don't get paid enough for this bullshit, and they just stop doing what they're doing.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy? Orders, Captain? SCV, good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Let's move. Commander. Standing by. SCV, good to go, sir.
It's kind of like an anti-timing. I'm setting my guys out right before my medics get here. Hello, friend. I just made sure to get right on top of it.
Yes, sir.
Don't want to deal with that.
Need medical attention?
SCV, good to go, sir.
Looks like I should have been building my barracks.
For duty. Job finished.
Research complete.
Whoa.
SCV, good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Well, I need the eBay.
Read you.
It's kind of non-negotiable. 1, 3,
Job finished.
2. May as well leave that guy. He's been sitting there the whole time.
Yes, sir. Can't build there. Did I read you?
Captain Red. State the nature of your medical emergency.
Standing by.
Need medical attention?
SCV, good to go, sir.
Where does it hurt?
Rock and roll.
State the nature of your medical
Give me something to
emergency.
shoot.
Did someone page me?
Rock and roll.
I'm on the job.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Need medical attention?
Job
Did someone page me? Right
Turret, turret,
Upgrade complete.
turret.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I read you.
I'm on the job.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Rocket.
Did someone page me? Need medical attention? Did someone page me? On my way.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go, go.
Right away.
Why are you guys going out of?
Outstanding. Give me something to shoot.
Right away.
Jacked up and good to go.
Did someone page me?
Yes, sir.
You're going out of medic range, Marines. What are you doing?
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Good to go. Outstanding. Standing by.
I can't do it there, sir.
Base is under attack.
Orders, Captain.
Did someone page me?
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Need medical attention?
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Good to go.
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Prepped and ready.
Orders, Captain. Finished. I read you.
Did someone page me?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Job finished. Orders,
Your
Captain.
forces are under
Orders
attack.
received.
Where does it hurt?
Job finished. I read you. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
I think he's a little distracted.
Orders, Captain.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
SCV good to go, sir. Job finished.
Give me something to shoot.
Such a
Need
bitch.
medical attention?
I read you. Finished. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I can't build there. I read you.
You want a piece of
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Well, finish it.
For duty. I read you. Job finished. Orders, Captain.
Oh,
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
is it just Zerg that's left?
Add-on complete.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Did someone page me?
Dang, I built a lot of medics.
SCV good to go, sir.
Standing by. Jacked up.
Upgrade complete.
I had scans. Man, I am playing so tired, but that's okay. Health Wealth is doing great. All right, how long have I been playing for? Got time. So I think it's pretty much do my normal build, except for, which if you're done, I don't know if Health and Wealth is here, but if he's done, then GG. That was fun. I always like playing with people instead. Not just because we win more, but I don't know. I just like playing with people. And then once I start getting my layer, then get 2 more gas, I think. Creative, if you're still here, how many hotkeys should I get? Whoop, 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 whoop. I swear I'm gonna start taking Adderall again, and or drinking energy drinks again, just so I can play this game even somewhat close to as fast as I want to play it. Well, let's be greedy. Let's be super omega ultra greedy. I gotta pick red. Toby, you look red in a bad way. This is a broadcast jockey, right? Maybe the 2 creative strat won't work, but we're gonna try it. We want to see the red. Let's actually go down this way. I forgot. I've actually got to send the mutas over and then turn them into guardians on top of their base. Drone. Seriously? Oh, he left me alone. That was nice of him. Let's see what we've got here. I just barely built it. Whoa. I can't wait for the day where I feel, I don't know if this will ever happen, but well rested again. Interesting. He, as far as I can tell, I can't see everything. But it looks like he just went fast forge defensively. Whoa, 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 whoa. My allies are busy. I like it. I swear if I didn't start one... Ah, God, that's so annoying. I meant to start it when I was around like 16 supply. It's fine. Doesn't matter. But it is annoying. Or bullying Protoss. I freaking love it. Just let me be greedy. If he goes for a drop, I'm going to be super, super trouble. In super, super trouble. I don't think they should. I think they should just keep going for it. Me? I didn't see myself getting attacked. They probably mean one. Or they're going to backstab me. Dirty Protoss. Of course they would. I don't feel like I'm going very slow, but who knows? I should start 2 more gases, though, I think. F it, we're going all the way. I need to play that Muta micro game. I think I just have to go. I've got the money for it, but I don't have the... It's not a true creative, but it's a too creative attempt. Does that make sense? They didn't make it. I got attacked, so they were ready. What can I say? Hell yeah, dude. Some of them made it. And I'm maxing out my gas production. And he's a million. I'll try it on Zerg. All right, I'll try it on Zerg. Oy, 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 I'm just gas starved. Build mutas. It's going to be 4. Once these finish. And I need to just save up as much gas as I possibly can. What did I just put those drones back on? You should have some guys waiting, right? It wasn't right on top of his main, but at least there's the idea. The idea is there. I just need more practice, that's all. Jeez, desperate. All right, now we'll play for real. Jeez Louise, get out of the way. My teammates have been trying so hard that if I do any more damage to them, I don't think I can handle it. No gas, though. Ben, you made it. Yeah, I guess that's true. We can just go take gas somewhere else. Keep the war machine going. I was just going to build a million sunks all the way down, but this is probably a better use.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack.
+2 just finished, though.
We require more Vespene gas.
Where's your storms, dude?
Our forces are under attack. 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 We require more Vespene gas.
You're kidding me.
Our forces are under attack.
I mean, if it's just available. Oh, yeah. This goes to show how on top of it I am tonight. Whoopsies. Okay.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Here we go. Let's make up for it. I've got an idea. Where's my hotkey? What, I just built overlords? I don't need overlords. Okay, I sorta did it. My poor allies had to just survive forever and ever and ever. I was this close and they decided to attack me. Thanks, Tony. Oh, should I just do one more? Probably get wrecked real quick. Just over 2 hours. Let's do it. That's all that matters. It just needs to be entertaining. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. When you're feeling better, dude, like maybe tomorrow or Friday, we'll get to play. You can show us the real way to do the creative build. All right, have a good day, dude. Good day at work. You too. Peace. After this 4v4, if I'm feeling pretty good, we'll see. Maybe I'll obs one more. That was fun tonight. It's so chaotic trying to stay on top of every little thing that's happening all the time. Protoss, Protoss, Zerg. Protoss, 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 random. Random, Zerg, Protoss, Protoss. This is how he has almost 400 disconnects. Because he's laggy. Is Laws the team? I guess this is when the account was made. Yeah. You only had 10 games on the account anyway. Wouldn't it be nice if they'd stop lagging? Whoa, it was 2 people. All right. So, we got Toby, Dadai Pro, and Dank. Toby is in bottom right. Dai Pro is bottom left. Dank is middle left. Which means, yeah, is in top left. 2015 317 is in top right. And Star GPT is in middle right. I guess I shouldn't get too excited about commentating on this because they are complaining about the lag. So, yeah, it's already on extra high latency. So in essence, it's top versus bottom, which is funny because it's the reverse of their little game card up here. But with it being Zerg, Terran versus Zerg, Protoss, Zerg, I actually like the Terrans. I like the Terran Zergs a little bit better. Looks like everyone is, you know, about the same speed, at least, sort of. We got one super cracked out guy to make up for the super slow guy. So that's fine. And Terran is going for a full wall, so I don't know what that's all about. Let's check his stats real quick. Ooh. It could just be a loss account. But this Terran's also walling. Both Terrans are walling. Okay. And the Zerg is going to be left to his own defenses. So this Terran is at least looking like he's meching. But he's gone for, okay, just 2 racks. That's fine. This Terran, I think blue team's not long for this world. Just with how they're building all these supply depots, not extremely fast, the bunker, the full wall at the front, the academy next to the gases, they just look like computers. Which is fine. We're all learning. But this Zerg is also, wow, he's just gonna walk up and just start shooting this drone and just get a kill and walk away. All right, Mr. Dank. This is also an unconventional build, and I thought he was gonna be supply blocked or close to it, but he's not. He needs to build drones right now, and he doesn't need any more creep colonies. He needs a lot more hatcheries. Let's check out Protoss. Our super APM Protoss. He's going for gas. He's got 3 gates, so I'd imagine some type of tech. It might just be for zealot legs. But he doesn't have the whatever coming out. He's got money for it. So he's getting gas, but he doesn't have his cyber. So this will be interesting. I imagine this is going to be for zealot legs, but I could be wrong. And it looks like he's going to pressure 3 o'clock, which 3 o'clock actually looks, for what it's worth, pretty normal. And SCV's going to get chased down, hunted down, I should say. This Terran looks weird, but he's getting the stuff. So as long as he's getting the right stuff, I guess it's fine. He's going to have 4 barracks. He should already have 4 barracks, technically. Even if he did it in a weird way like I do, he should have 4 barracks. This guy's got 4 bunkers, but not 4 barracks. And he's getting an eBay, getting 2 gases. He doesn't have an academy. He doesn't have tanks coming up. Why does he have the gas? How could you play? Okay, let's check. Let's double check this again. Okay, how could you play over 1,100 games and not have some type of basic understanding on how to play? I know I'm being a little rude. I don't intend to just be so rude, but like 1,000 games is a lot of games. You have to be pretty stubborn to not learn some basic builds in 1,000 games. This is very foreign to me. So Protoss is just still poking Zerg. Zerg should be getting his gases up. That's fine. We haven't checked 5 o'clock yet. Getting his layer. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, this is okay. I stand corrected. His base probably looks the most normal. Even Protoss down here. What are you doing? He went 3 gates, and I guess he's going to go for drops. Getting 3 more gases. And 3 Nexus. So maybe carriers after? This is so weird. This is so weird. He's got all the sunken colonies protecting the top of his base instead of the front of his base. I guess I'm just going to be a dick. I don't know. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to be nice. So those, I don't like where those are at. I don't like those. I don't like all of these gases. I'm just going to go everything I don't like. The turrets are fine. The starport in the factories, I don't like. The 1 barracks to fill all of these bunkers, I don't like. This guy is fine. Just because his stuff, I don't like where he put some of his stuff. This is weird. Did I play versus this guy earlier? Is this the guy that I could just drop his base over and over and over again? Orange. Was he orange when me and Health and Wealth and I think Anth was watching? So I think it was T-Bell. But yeah, I think this guy, he looks oddly familiar to just a very specific base build. I think he changed his account, but he's back. Or he kept his account, I just don't remember it. So yeah, he looks fine. He's going to go attack this Zerg. Which is Zerg. Oh, double Hydra Den and double Spire with 3 gases. Okay, I could see why he doesn't really have any units. Come on, Toby, you've got... Okay, Mutas probably... Nope, it's got to be Hydras. Darn it, Brown. He forced him to build Hydras. Don't worry, 2 Zealots are going to come save the day. Should we just watch these guys? Nope. They just only know to abandon their allies. Just kidding. He could build 2 more Sunks right now. At least get him started up. 3 more Sunks even. Looks like he's working on that. Hydras will pop. Oy, those Marines are going to chew up a few of those before they even finish. He will hold, but the meat grinder. Oh, it looks like there's a fourth sunk. Some lings to help save the day, as in help save the attack. So Terran's actually doing more than I thought he was going to do. I guess the added support is really helping him out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the Lings and the Marines are going to die eventually, but they did get more kills than I think that they should have. Terran's like microwave. But it's good. He just had 2 Marines left. I think it's worth it to try to get the medics out, but White's out for vengeance, so that's not going to happen. Mass Ling, it looks like, is the name of the game. He needs a layer, though. I like that he's going for a Mass Ling build, because that's fun. But what the heck are you doing? He's not even mining any gas, and he's building more gases. That's fine. This is turning out to be an interesting game, you guys. As weird as it is. Okay, so we got some drops coming up, which is nice. He probably has already. There's a drop here. So I missed that. I apologize, but he's got a lot of drones still. For as much as this guy has, he doesn't have a lot. I guess he had to start microing his zealots. I imagine this drop did fantastic. We'll just have to keep an eye on these drops as well, but maybe not. Maybe he dropped with a Reaver and all these sunken colonies. Like, maybe put the Reaver right here. And they all just... What's going on? I'm distracted. Terran has been... He's not swayed at all. He's just going to go and attack again. Whoa, the hatchery explosion from White. Good for you, dude. All right. He's sneaking this home. I guess it's empty. Oh, there's the upgrade. This is a scary Terran army, but the Lurkers counter everything. Lurkers literally counter everything. And these guys should be friends, right? Yeah, so I don't know what that shuttle's doing. I guess the Lings can technically just run past the Lurkers, but it's like Lurker defense, and so he's going to kill most of the Lings as they run past, and then weaken the ones that do make it. Well, more getting past than I thought they would. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Misplaced just barely. Big old mech Terran army. Look at that. All that shit talking that I did. He's just been slowly building up his mecha army with a couple bio mixed in. Yeah. He's got Goliaths too, because Goliaths are cool. And now they're just pushing. 9 o'clock. This guy, look at this. Jeez Louise. Not the bane of my existence, but that was the first thing that came to my mind, is the bane of my existence. Just what might give me a stroke if I look at it too long. It's not that egregious, but when I get up there and it feels kind of egregious, hey, he's getting his upgrades. Good for him. He's kind of got an idea. Whoa, big ol' storms, though. He stormed nothing. I guess he got a Ling. That was an interesting... there must have been a unit there eventually. These are... Well, yeah, those are good storms, right? They ate that up pretty darn good. But there's Marines up here he could have stormed. Looks like he will get them now. A lot of storms to go around. I think he shouldn't have unsieged all of his tanks. We can't expect too much from Jia. But he should have just unsieged the back ones and moved them forward, so that way he could have safely moved his other units forward. And this is just so weird and funny. Okay, here's the drop. 30 kills. He almost has 2 more storms anyway. Oh, if this is the same guy from a couple games ago, he learned a little bit, but the storm is still going to get in. 21. And then we're going to hide in the corner. We're going to do it again. But, oh, snap. Is that? Yeah, he did it. He is defying all of my expectations. He got Zerg's drones. There's 1 drone mining minerals. So that was some pretty slick moves from 3 Nexus Teal, who is going to go Scouts, or probably just Corsair. This big old Corsair. He's got shuttles and Zealots and Templars for days. I don't know if it'll matter. if... Oh, look, he's filling out the CCs. He built those a little while ago. That's pretty cool. Big old Mutabomb. All right, they're evening it up. No, wait, it's not. He's making it worse. They got stormed, and then he got Mutabombed. Rest in Pepperoni's blue team. You guys are in trouble for sure. Ooh! Some violent storms. Ay, ay, ay. He's trying to save his ally. He's moving his tanks up about as fast as I move my tanks up. He could have killed this main... Like, this Zerg is dead. This Zerg is dead. And this guy needs to... Oh, looks like there's another storm drop that happened over here. Sorry, I missed it, but he did clean up the drop. Blue team is dead. He's building Goliaths now, but I don't even know if he knows to build Goliath range. Oh, Dank ended it, dude. Dank is gone. He should have stuck it out. He would have gotten the win. This one Zergling in heaven just murdering the rest of this other Zerg base, competing Zerg. Yeah, this guy is just super big. He's not getting Valkyries anytime soon. I don't think this is the same guy that we played against earlier. He's going to be on bio forever, and there's all these lurkers. So these guys don't have a response. I guess the response is going to be Goliaths, but look, he's going to go for a big drop. I guess he's going to lead with the shuttles. But not that it matters. They can all literally do whatever they want. There's a lot of units for blue team, but they're not the right units. Let's do upgrade checks. 111, good for you, dude. 1-1, all right. 1-1. Is there any air upgrades? Nope. There is a lot of Hydras here, but he doesn't have lurkers. And I don't think... Oh, he's finally building a layer. Okay. Oh, nope. If he targets... Nope, he's not targeting. He could target. No, he almost has it. He doesn't. He's going to get a Templar out right there. He's got like 30 minutes to do a storm. You've got so much time to do a storm. Ah, he doesn't have energy. He doesn't have energy. Ah. Okay, so now he's got one left. Oh, and he flew him right into turrets. Okay, well, that didn't do what I thought. But look at that. He's just going to flood him with mutas over and over again. I almost want to message this guy and be like, what the fuck are you doing, guy? Are you watching the minimap at all? Are you going to max out on bio before you just run him into lurkers? Like, help your friend at least. It's Zerg versus Zerg, but it's Zerg versus Protoss. Look at this Terran, though. He's like, I'm going to fuck this guy with my hodgepodge little army, which he is kind of doing it. Oh, storm. I just feel bad for this Zerg. He's just taking the brunt of everything while his Terrans are completely off in La La Land. Don't worry, he's got a couple Valkyries now. If they go for drops against him again, he can do it. Even though he's been rebuilding SCVs, but like, oh my gosh, he's built a lot of drones. I guess they are stabilizing in a really funny, weird way. What's your follow-up? Defiler mount? Why do you need a Defiler mount? Oh, he's going to go for Ultras. All right, all right. So this guy's going to be stuck on 1-1 forever. Let's see what these mutas have. 1-1. The ground units have 0-0. Okay, so this guy had 400 APM. Teal had 400 APM, and he is completely dropped off. He was just slamming his keyboard as hard as he could at the beginning of the game. Just hitting every key that he knew, which is probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all on a hotkey on his Nexus. I just don't have anything positive to say about anybody. But he's a 41 APM Banob. He's a Banob. Like, what are you going to do? I really thought that red team was going to win, and they probably still will. But blue team is making this look very, very close. They've just shrugged off the storm drops. They've just shrugged off the mutas that never made it to Terran because they've just been caught up in Zerg land forever. Zerg's just had enough, so he's going to throw all of his Hydras away into these lurkers. And then after he sacrifices these Hydras to the lurker gods, he's just going to get undone by these mutas again, which they have. Okay, 2-1, pretty good. He's gonna switch into Ling Ultra, but why not? Oh, he brought his own mutas. Oh, until he just got freaking bodied by a million mutas. Jeez Louise, lordy, lordy, lordy. This is ill-advised. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop, stop, go back. Oh my gosh, Dark Swarm just to show off that he has it. Those Hydras are never going to make it to the Lurkers. He could save some of his mutas, not that it matters. The Terrans are slowly stopped and slowly pushing in. What is this Bio doing? He's building mech off of 2 factories and 3 starports, and he's just putting all of his units here. He's got a million of everything else and just could and should spam it everywhere. Okay, so they're just going to slowly wall this guy in. All right, he's going to get storm dropped again. And he's not going to see it. He's got bio that could be in the... He's got bio. He's got Valkyries. Oh, my gosh. So bad. Oh, my gosh. He just stormed. He got it. So that's all that matters. He got it. I thought these might maybe be mutas. It's like 1v2 versus 1v1. The Zergs are just duking it out, even though this one's so... This guy's going to win it for him. These Terrans are spending... Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. What? Both these guys quit. What? No. Blue had nothing. Blue had nothing that could kill even 5 o'clock. I genuinely thought, okay, 5 o'clock is just going to kill all 3 of them. I genuinely thought that. Because I'm going to show you what I mean by this. Blue was so dead. Ben, I think you're right, dude. He should have... No, I'm just watching people playing. He should have stayed. This is so funny. I want to watch one more. Sorry if this is boring for you guys, but this is fun for me. It's fun instead of going to bed stressed and angry. Like, I'm just having a good time. Okay. This guy was so big, and he had all of the tech, and he was maxed out. And just because he lost his 2 teammates, who were garbage, they were terrible, he just left the game. He could have just A-moved. Even his Guardians. His Guardians would need a little bit of support because they eventually would have Valkyries. But this guy got stormed 100 times. Honestly, they all got stormed a bunch of times. Just because there was tanks right here and tanks right here, they gave up the ghost, dude. That's just so funny. This guy literally had everything. I just want to see the very end army because this is ridiculous. This is just the silliest thing. He looked so scary. He could have mutabombed the other 2 Terrans if he wanted to. He had Dark Swarm and Lurkers, which is something I just am so hesitant to do for some reason. This is just something else. I can't believe it. This Terran, who was like my nemesis, I despise it. He was so slow getting the tanks over here. I guess I should have played with these guys. Holy cow. Maybe I would have had a good time. But just because he couldn't completely finish this Zerg off after he A-moved into him a bunch of times, he could have just dropped Lurkers and Defilers into the main and stopped the Zerg from mining ever again, and then just picked back up, or just did another drop here, and then did another drop here. He had all the tools that he needed to win. I know it felt a little overwhelming, but even just these 4, maybe leave this 6 with 1 or 2 Defilers and Zerglings to nom on. Hold here indefinitely, and then just go for drops. This guy wasn't even dead either, by the way. There were siege tanks here, and there were some siege tanks here, But they didn't even get to his core yet, and he was dropping everybody. So blue, that's just such a misread. I'm not gonna stop complaining until we're done watching this. That was a complete misread of how this is supposed to go. This guy could have gone Reavers, he could have gone Carriers, he had money to do whatever he wanted. Like, he could have changed his tech if he wanted to. Like, this guy quitting kind of made sense because he didn't have money. So he couldn't build a drone, but he had drones. He didn't even really need to quit, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, these guys were not really coordinating. The two Terrans, I guess, were on the same page. These guys were not really coordinating. There's all these Marines. The Marines couldn't even sit and just puppy guard his main. His main got stormed over and over and over again. Look at how big his mutaflock is. He's only at 156 supply. No, he's at 192 supply. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. This guy's at 150 supply. Toby is maxed. I know he's not now, but he was essentially maxed before. Just going for the hatcheries over and over again, I think that was wasteful. And he is out of gas. And he's trying to mine all of the gas again. He should have taken 6 o'clock. He doesn't have chat to tell him. Like, yes, eventually they'd be Valkyries. But he could mute a bomb right now. He could mute a bomb 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is still so small. I like that he's moving out with Bio and Tank. I like Bio Tank, even though it's completely worthless. I just think it looks cool. I mean, I like Bio BC, but see, he defends this. He's at 160 supply, so that's kind of funny that he's... I guess from this perspective, it looks a little scary. He doesn't see everything the way that we see everything. But he's got 2-1 against 1-1. I guess his ground doesn't have any upgrades because he's just been doing air this whole time. Come on, let me click that lurker. Yeah. So he's got to start getting upgrades, which he is. But no one was really at risk of dying. I agree. I think that if he had just had a little bit... I'm responding to you saying if he just attacked the Guardians. A little bit of support to defend against the Valkyries. Which there's 3, it looks like. He had more, I thought. Okay, so there's really... about 9 Valkyries, 10 Valkyries, maybe. Maybe this is why Teal quit. He just couldn't do his drops like he wanted to, and so he's just done. But this is so funny. You could still attack with... DTs are smart. You could build Dragoons. You could do Storm. Like, he was in a tough spot, but he's not dead. Just get rid of all your rally points so that they don't just get auto-killed. It's just such a funny thing. Okay, so pause. Pause, because he's about to quit. This guy's about to quit. He's got Ultras. He doesn't have the Ultra upgrades yet. Is he even getting the Ultra upgrades? Let's see, where is White? I don't think that he was. I think this is actually White. But he had all these Guardians, and he had all these Devourers, and he had Plague. So he's at 192. And yeah, Brown was maxed out, but look at the quality of Brown's army. The most that Brown has that can be of support is these Valkyries. He's got to move all these tanks out of the way and these tanks out of the way. So sure, tanks would eventually get here, and that would be annoying. But these are far enough anyway, so just have 1 Dark Swarm here, and then just have another Defiler here, or just drop it here so you can Dark or Plague whatever comes up to help defend. And once you kill Zerg, this Zerg, which all of his army is pretty much useless anyway, he'd have to run home to defend. But if he tried to attack, he's never going to break through these Lurkers. Even just 4 Lurkers and a couple Defilers. Let's say he doesn't bring any Defilers with him, and he just A moves. Just A moves into Zerg. You clear that. This guy, he could try to come help. He could try to put his tanks here. You can make more guardians. You've got more guardians, so you could clear that too. Honestly, you could attack Zerg with this army and even defend with just this army. It's so funny that he quit. He should not have quit. Should not have quit. Silly, silly, silly. All right. Oh, did Toby go AFK? Oh, Teal probably went AFK. Let's see. He's got Goliaths to counter those Guardians, because that was going to work. That was always going to work. Talking about this guy. It makes sense if he just... No, he's still picking up stuff. They're all still moving. Because he's doing drops and stuff. I'll watch. I mean, it seems like he went AFK, but... They were both active. They just shouldn't have quit. Which, again, I will preface, or not preface, I will say my last little thing about that is I don't blame him completely, because I also have just bad reads. Like bad game sense at times where I think even at one point in creative, I was playing with him. This is months ago. But at one point I had quit. And he was saying, what the hell? Why did you quit? I just got like all of their economies and I was getting attacked and I felt like the walls were closing in on me. And so I'll give them a little bit of grace and just say it happens. But I hope that they watch the replay, because as that Zerg, I would have looked at that and been like, man, if I just held with my Defilers and Ultras and then just A-moved with all of my air, I could have just killed Zerg, because there's no way they could have defended and attacked me at the same time. And then, yeah, those Valkyries would have been annoying, but then I could just eventually either mute a bomb or just make my way up to Terran. And then 11 o'clock wasn't really human, so... Nice, dude. If you're on the Discord, send pictures on Discord. Let's check where everyone is. Wow, top versus bottom again. It's going to be laggy. I can't remember. I think it's this guy is super, super red. Okay, top left, we've got top right, we've got E or O or eel, 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 eel. I like that better. Eel, 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 eel. And then middle right, we've got Ghost Korha 11. And bottom right, we've got 80, 20, 25. Bottom left, we've got GG. And in middle left, we've got black. All right. I just spaced out for a second. Let's see what we got here. Zerg, Terran, and Terran versus Protoss, Zerg, and Zerg. Okay, so 2 Zergs and a Protoss. Protoss being a little bit stronger versus 2 Terrans and a Zerg. So this will be an interesting one. The 2 Zergs and the Protoss are going to have to be more defensive. There's going to be way more push potential for the 2 Terrans if they so choose. This guy's going for a wall, so they so choose not to. 500, almost 600 and slightly laggy game. This guy is, we got to watch green. He is clicking the shit out of his base. This guy is a pro gamer. Blue's going for hatch first. That looks good. Going for a quick gas, so it looks like it's going to be some type of mech and or nukes. Orange could sneak in right there, I believe, but he is choosing to just walk away. That's fine. He does have a forge, so he could... Oh. He's trying to be sneaky. He could go for cannons at the front if he wanted to, but he's going to check this other turn. Oh, wow, this other turn's going for what I would call a relatively quick gas as well, but he's getting a second barracks, so that's interesting. Usually if you want to go for mech, oh, whoa, you would get your gas at the same time as your barracks, which I guess he did, but then why would you build a second barracks? So we'll just have to see if he goes for mech. This could be just a completely normal build, but since I do the same build every single game, it seems like it's a little bit different than what I do. Down here at this Protoss, he is doing some cannon pressure at, I don't know, 1 or 3. He could go either way. If he puts a cannon here and then gives vision over there, he could shoot across, which looks like is what he's going to do. But he may just spiderweb his cannons all the way down to 3 o'clock. Checking out on red, also a quick gas. This to me looks like it's going to be lurkers, but it could just be Zerg speed. And finally some normalcy, almost. If he would switch, put the hatchery on top and the spawning pool on the bottom, now you're looking like a normal build. But 2 leadings come out, probably going to be for scouters, and I want to say that checks the box for just about everybody. More hatcheries. Again, this is kind of weird. See, this is funny. He's got 2 Terran allies, and they can't be bothered to send 1 Marine over. That's just interesting, isn't it? Oh, he is. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Yep. He is going to help out his friends. Oi, hey. That's good. It's reverse again, where red is on the top, but they're on the bottom. Blue is on the bottom, but they're on the top, so I kind of psyched myself out. So he's getting ready for something pretty cool. I guess I'm the most intrigued about what this guy is going to do, but it doesn't look like much. Maybe nukes, but ooh, you're going to lose that barracks if you're not careful. It's starting to lag. Yeah, if this guy wants to go for nukes, he needs to put a CC down. Maybe he's just going to go for tank drops, though. I assume the wall off like this and the quick gas is always nukes because, again, that's what I do. But it looks like it's just going to be... It was intended to be a siege tank drop. But he's going to lose that barracks. And the Lings and the... I was going to call them Ultras, but the Ultra Zealots are just going to walk their asses right on in. Stop the starport from making. Looks like they're going to stop the... Well, maybe they won't. I wonder what he's upgrading. I assume it's going to be siege. We'll see for sure if this pops out and it's a tank. He's just going to target these SCVs, which is fine. Any kills is great. This guy's in trouble, like a lot. Okay, so it's probably mines, because he is getting a vulture, unless he canceled whatever he was making to get a quicker vulture. Oh, this is cool. The bunker is actually going to kind of save the day. I wish he would repair it. And he is fighting Zealots with SCVs, and he's just lost a lot of SCVs, but he didn't die. Not yet, anywhere. More Zealots on the way. He should get more vultures, though, and he is going to repair that bunker. So I think that, for the most part, this attack is going to be kind of done. And as I say that, more Lings are going to come out. So, Lings are coming. Zealots are coming. This guy is, again, looks the most normal, but still kind of odd. Over here, this guy, okay, he's going to stem the tide of the reinforcements from them killing. Oh, where is that noise? Ah! Yeah, this guy's going to live off of 1 factory. Who would have thunk it, for sure. And let's check up here. So, he's going for the lair. I was wrong about this guy. I thought maybe because he went for such a fast gas, I thought maybe he'd go for lurkers, but it was just Zergling speed. And this guy's getting his lair. He's got double hydrogen. He does not have any evo chambers. He is still building drones. Let's check supplies. 27, that makes sense because he's meching. And, oh, goodness gracious. I don't think he expected to see these cannons right here. And this overlord right there, these guys must be, I don't know, in sync or on a team or something. And this guy hasn't even tried to clear it. If he was a good bro, he would just stem his Marines to straight suicide and clear this. But that makes the most sense. Why wouldn't you want to clear that? it's in his base. What if he built a gateway and started building DTs in his base? Maybe he just doesn't know, but how could you not know? They were shooting right here, and you were blocking. I guess once he gets just an ultimate mass of Marines, that's for sure clear. It's a lot of Zerglings. He's accumulating a lot. This guy is still droning up. What's this guy's name? What's your name, young gentleman? Okay, it's the ZZZZ guy. He's got like 45-ish drones. He's got a few Hydras. So he should, if I were this guy, he should only be making Hydras and Overlords from here on out for the next foreseeable future. At least until he's got a pretty decent army. Yellow is looking pretty scary as well. I imagine it doesn't look like he's got, well, we'll have to see right here. Maybe around 45 drones, unless these are all drones too. All right, looks like he does have around 60 drones. Mass League, that makes sense. I think ZZZZ is in trouble. He's starting to make units now, but he doesn't have any lurkers, and he's only got 3 sunken colonies, and his Hydras are out front where they can just absorb damage. So, this is a lot of Zerglings. He might hold. It looks like he just gave him a move command for a second. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not enough hatcheries, not enough production, and he is going to be overwhelmed. Green is coming out to help save the day. Nope, he's going to let him die. Looks like he was supply blocked, and that was part of the problem. He is definitely not supply blocked now. Good blocking from the drones. So he'll survive there. Looks like Terran is going to get separated. His army is going to get separated. So that's not good. Getting cut in 2 is just going to... He probably could have fared a little bit better against those Zealots, but he's not going to. He's going to lose half of his army, and then he's going to lose the other half, it looks like. And... Oh, reinforcements, though. I think the Zealots should have killed this army as well. He's a little disjointed, but once these Zealots and those Hydras regroup, I think they'll be in a good spot. Huh. So this guy... What? Okay. Well, we can just kind of ignore this guy for a while. He wants to go for like a 10-minute siege tank drop, and that's fine because he got attacked. But these two blue guys are coordinating pretty dang well. And this reminds me of the Anth Health and Wealth in T-Bell game like an hour ago, where they were doing a really job keeping all of their units together, and the other team just kind of kept hodgepodging back and forth, just a little bits of their army back and forth. And anyway, not fighting together. And since they kept fighting in chunks, they just lost everything. This guy, with all the lings that he had, he is just not... He doesn't have anything. He can't run because he doesn't have drop overlords. And if he tries to run, yeah, he's just dead. If he was maybe a little bit quicker, he could have had more sunken colonies, but that's just not going to happen. There's the siege tank drop. Go Lil, 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 Lil. 25 and 1. Okay, so he is gone. He is dead. That's fair. If he was a cool guy, he would have stayed a little bit longer, because then he could have just bought his allies some time. Now, blue team can freely leave the 9 o'clock position. So if he does get some drops out, that'd be good. Matthew, thanks, man. And Rubber Duck, I don't think I responded, but I'm going to go to bed after this. So if he gets some decent drops, which it looks like he could, there is quite a bit of bio right here, but bio needs to be right here if he wants to defend the drop. It's a slow drop. Oh, if he could storm it. Wow, he gets it. He gets it. The Marines were almost in position, but that gives a little bit of life to red team. He needs lurkers. He does not have lurkers. He has a lot of Hydras, though. I think these guys would have been better off if they just went straight to 7 or straight to 5. Blue team just kind of sitting here is not that good. He's building more hatcheries. He's probably going to get an Evo chamber. Got to finally get his upgrades going. And then this guy's an enigma. I don't really have much to say about this guy. Is he our hero from the last game? Just slowly building up his mech. Oh, maybe he's going to go for nukes, but he needs a new... He does have a new barracks. Looks like they did clear out those cannons eventually. Interesting. I thought red team was... These games have been tricky. I thought red team was actually... I thought they were the ones in the winning position, but blue team's really flipped it on them. After they killed 9 o'clock, what were these guys planning? Were they scheming? Drop or Guardian? Guardian? Okay, no. I think the first idea of drops was better. He should have gone for drops. It's fine that blue team is just kind of hanging out. They're in a win more position. But once they go to attack now and all these cannons are finished, it would have been a little bit better if he put a gateway up front, but it's fine. He's got storms right here, so as long as his storms hit, he should be okay. Looks like he's going to get those ready, or it just moved on its own. But this is like 200 supply worth of Terran and Zerg. Good storms, though, so far. Great storms. Just cleared all the Terran almost instantly. This is a lot of Zerg, though. A lot of Zerg. If he does good on his storms, that's two very great storms. So he just needs more. 66, 45, 21, 22. He could start morphing his stuff into... Yeah, I think he's going to hold. He might lose these cannons, which looks like he's lost most of them. But he's got another storm if he's paying attention. Just used it. Another great storm. Should make Archons. But yeah, that was such a large and scary army. And those storms just chewed him up. And now his friend's able to reinforce. And the lurkers were hiding right here. Were burrowed at least. And they did get cleared. So that was a great hold. He lost all of his zealots. He lost pretty much all of his army. But that was pretty good. I got to hand it to him. That was a very, very scary army that he just ate. Now, Terran does have a lot, but okay, he just barely made some more medics. I was going to say he's got no medics with this army. He is starting to mix some siege tanks in. And this guy, again, he's just kind of doing his own thing. So it is closer to a 2v2 than you would think. This guy also spent the whole game up until now essentially maxing out. I don't know if he was. He might have only been like 150 supply, but I'm just going to say maxing out on those Hydras. And so he doesn't have... He does have a pretty fair amount of production. I forget, just because his base looks a little bit different than how I would build my base, doesn't mean that he doesn't have production. Oh, looks like there's going to be a storm. Yeah, I think red team can do it. Because this guy's not really participating. He's getting air and nukes at the same time. Yeah, this would be a scary choke to try to break as well. But even this one, like both of them, neither of them look that great to be able to break. I think they do need siege tanks, which why wouldn't you put siege tanks here? That would be easy peasy. Or if you want to try to break over here, you put siege tanks on either side. Yeah, this guy's looking okay. He did sacrifice a lot of his economy, but he does look all right. He's getting his upgrades. Probably has plus... Nope, he doesn't have anything. I thought he'd have at least +1. No upgrades here. +1, +1. Let's see over here. 2-2 and 1-0. So that's part of why they're doing so well is blue team is not upgrading. Looks like he will slowly peel away at all these lurkers. Mutas have to come home from everywhere. Yeah, blue is still just super, super huge. Look at all these tanks. He's attacking with such a small part of his army, and he's not even attacking with his Marines. Defend your tanks, brother. And they're attacking a little disjointed. I don't think this is very wise. I think that they should attack together at what I would assume would be smarter at 7 o'clock. He is getting Guardians, though. I don't think he has any Valkyries. Yeah, I don't think... He doesn't even have an armory. These guys are interesting. He is pretty broke. He did get stormed twice. So pretty much what he has is what he has. Yeah, do some more. That's the only anti-air that he has. But he can get... Yeah, that's a really good irradiate right there. Got underneath. It's just getting them all. Yeah, greater radiates at least scared them away for a second. 1 or 2 more radiates could really clear that, but I guess that's enough to scare them. Over on this side, they're going to try to break 5 o'clock. And the storms are still really good. He needs a bunch more, though. I do think blue team does need to evolve a little bit if they want to try to win this. Part of that evolution can look like these siege tanks if he gets them in a good spot. But yeah, I've been in this position too where you feel like you're winning and you're attacking and they just have a million storms. As long as they have a million storms, they'll just kind of break forever. Or hold forever. The opposite of break. They'll hold forever. I just wanted to see what was going on over here. It looks like he's just clearing overlords. Guardians will come to help, but I don't even think he really needed it, honestly. So yeah, they hold again. A bunch of bile right here, but last time the shuttle came in from this top side and still got in. So maybe you should split this bio up and put some here and leave some here. He needs medics too. These Marines, a bunch of them are super red. I guess if it ain't broke, then don't fix it, but it is kind of broke. Just throwing Hydras into a brick wall, I do not think is working. I think it almost worked the first time, and it's doing less and less as he just keeps attacking with Hydras. So I'm back on team blue is in trouble. Seemed like they were going to lose at one point, and then it seemed like they're going to win at one point. And now they're just throwing their armies away. They're throwing their armies away into Lurker Storm. He's just going to keep sending. I don't know. Like, you just eventually, please do something else. Okay, so he's getting his own Greater Spire. Like, that's good, I think. Whoa. Looks like he cleared that. All right. All right. You sneak in the bottom. Double nuke. Boy. This is going to be graphic. I'm going to have to turn the stream off after this. It's going to get deleted. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Lee. Showing up at 16 minutes. Oh, I guess he was. Okay, I thought it was green with all the tanks right here. I just assumed they didn't have anything. All right, I guess I got to give him a little bit more credit. He is helping a little bit more than I was thinking that he would. This drop is in a really bad spot. It's just right on the outside of the range of the siege tanks and the Marines. So there you go. Num 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 num. Gobble it on up. This is a pretty back and forth game. This guy is about to lose his energy. They're national treasures for Magenta for sure. They're gonna stay in it though. He's got a ton of money, so it's not the end of the world. But like he lost his morale. I don't think it had to be what he's thinking that they have lost, but on the morale side, his drop failed. He got double nuked, lost his main, lost his hive, one of his Hydra dens. But I think what you do is I hope he doesn't try to nuke with this guy too. No, you just rebuild your hatch right here, start getting your layers up again, and you've still got a lot of tech. And oh my gosh, I was gonna say, if you just let him sit there and nuke you, not even cloaked, that would be a new record. More hatcheries. He's still playing. I mean, he's given up. Pretty much is what it sounds like he's given up, but he's still here. He just needs to build a hatchery a lot closer and get all of his guys mining again. Orange is still producing probes for some reason. He's at 200 supply. I think he's all right. Can you push mid? I don't think that's a good idea. I think what he should do is go for a big drop. There's going to be Guardians here, though. He's going to have Storm, but he doesn't have any anti-air, really. He's got a few Dragoons, but he's going to walk away with them, I guess. I don't agree with that. And okay. Well, this is kind of not a good time to go for the drop, but it's all right. Oh, he's going to push mid. That's crazy. Way to be a team player, but not what you needed to do. Not what you needed to do. This is going to be the kill move, unfortunately. They moved out. They lost Get Valks, like kill the Valkyries probably. Oh Lord in heaven. He should have just bottled himself up the best that he could and then gone for a drop on the main. Or floating around and gone for the main, or flown over here and gone to the main. He had the shuttles to do it. He had everything that he needed to do it. Great storms. Yeah, Yellow's just complaining about their teammates. He's not even maxing out again, and he couldn't build a ton, but he's got a ton of minerals. So, and where is his Defiler mound? Like, he's got lurkers. Where's your Defilers? I imagine these are just empty. He would have unloaded them already if he had the chance. Yeah, I feel bad for Orange in a sense where I think he was the one who's dropping, right? Oh, his rally's just sending him straight into death. You've got a storm. Use your storm, dude. Use your storm. Yeah, that was all right. You can build DTs. Oh, not anymore. Yeah, I think they've got him. Because Yellow's contained, super nuked, and then Orange is just getting hella pushed. But yeah, I think, yeah, if you kept going Hydras into Storm, Lurker. I think his drops are good. I think Orange's drops are good. I think for what they had, they made the most of it. But yeah, that was just a tough one. This is one of those games where you give the other team enough time and they will bounce back. There was a moment where it did look even. What's up, Inky? I played for like the first hour and 45 minutes, and then I probably spent an hour just watching games because it was fun. But I am going to go to bed now. I'm super tired. I'm sorry to jump off right when you jumped on. But I am going to try to play probably Friday night. So not tomorrow, but the next day. That was a fun last little bit. Fun last little hour, or probably 45 minutes of just watching games. We can see if anyone's streaming really quick. It's cool to see you again, though, Inky. Yeah, if you're around on Friday, I'll try my best. No promises, but I'll try my best to jump on. Hey, Jumper's on. Let's just go host Jumper. Oh, he's watching ASL, which is sweet. Yeah, thanks for hanging out today, you guys. That was super fun. Again, I'm going to try Friday or Saturday. I'll message Discord. If not, I'll see you guys on Sunday. 3, 2, 1. Peace. Good night.